Good morning, sirs.
Good morning.
This is Master Enioluwa Adeboyega Adesina, the One Day Vice-Chancellor of 2023-2024 academic session. Deputy Vice-Chancellor 1, Ms. Florence Chinelu Nwachukwu, and Ms. Raquel Oladede, DVC 2. Ladies, gentlemen and ladies, beside the principal officers of Boy University.
Good evening, sir and mass. You're welcome. I mean, good morning.
From Canada.
Good morning.
Okay. You just receive first, then before you. Okay, you can be front. Okay, please come come. Okay, well, on behalf of the management, we want to formally welcome you to Vice Chancellor's office. And we know that today will be full of events. We have a lot to do, sir. Let me formally introduce to you Professor Oluwatosin Atobakele. He's just a staff of Okay, since we don't have a chaplain, we still have the university chaplain. Okay, Reverend Dr. Gideon and the university librarian, Reverend Adeboyega. This is this our money. Please, it will be my pleasure to come. This $1 billion. We just resign. Mr. Otunde Okpe for our university. There's the special assistant to the Vice Chancellor. Okay, this is your assistant, special assistant today. Everything you need. So please don't have some money. She gives me 5. Then this is the secretary in the business office. You can take tea, salad, chicken, anything. Okay. This is Ogunle. That's the auditor in the Vice Chancellor. Sorry. It will be our pleasure. We have been praying for a wife for you. Please, in your wisdom, give me a wife today. I'll fix the day of the wedding. Okay, that's kind of. Okay, this is Mr. Kandi, senior computer in the business office. Okay, I'm Baba.
As the well wisher. From Registry.
So I know
well wisher from Registry.
Okay, this is the Chief Security Officer of the University. Okay, and Mr. Akino. So I'm Baba Kundi Adeton. I'm still the registrar. You can leave and so you can sit. Thank you, sir. We need to address your subjects. Good.
Alright, good morning, sirs. Good morning, ma'am. All protocol duly observed. I feel very elated to be here this morning, and I think this is my first time in the Vice Chancellor's office. I'm coming as the Vice Chancellor, so it's very beautiful to be here. I want to first start by appreciating each and every of our efforts towards the university, the registrar, the closer, the librarian, the university chaplain, and the deputy vice chancellor. I want to appreciate our efforts towards the day-to-day management and administration of the university. There's something I've come to realize recently upon the personal conversations during the courtesy visit I had with the principal officers. It's that a lot of things that go on are not seen. So the general public doesn't know what's actually going on. I think we had a meeting with the Deputy Vice Chancellor, and he made us to understand that there is something called the council, and this body, that is the management, are just representatives of the council. When anything happens in Bowen University, the first person to think of is the management. Oh, why is the VC not doing this? Why is the chaplain not doing this? And many people don't understand that there is a council that we are accountable to, and we are just representatives in the day-to-day management of the university. And also, during our courtesy visit to the librarian, we found out that okay, there are a lot of things that go on that we are not really exposed to. There's a lot of money that goes into these things because people many times make statements like, oh, what are they using our money for? Where's all our money going? And without having this full understanding, so on that, we don't commend our efforts towards the university, and I sincerely pray for us that in this season God will reward each and every one of us in Jesus' name. I think how do I put this now? We've tried to ensure that we don't have too many things, too many plans, too many targets for today. Because I spoke with the previous One Day Vice-Chancellor last night, and she was telling me that one of the doings of our administration was they don't have too many things to do when they wanted to fix. So they tried to get to work, they tried to get to ventures and all those things, and in the long run, we found out that they could not do so much because their eyes were on so many things. So I think we've been able to narrow down to the few things that we just want to like to place our emphasis on this morning. Okay, so I think that's where we started from. I think the first thing, which I think is very important, is, like I said earlier, a lot of when university students don't know what's going on. So I think the first thing is the communication system in our university. A good example of that was sometime last week, 2 weeks ago, students just woke up and saw something called damages on their student portal, and there was money attached to it. And so everybody started to ask what's going on. And I run by a principle that if there is no correct information, there will be false information. If we are not properly informed, we'll be misinformed in the long run. So I heard someone, like, they didn't tell me someone said it, I heard someone in person saying, okay, they are looking for another way to reap us of money because they've not, and it's obviously the person is being malicious by making that statement. But I think on the other hand, proper information would bridge those gaps. So I think from time to time, students should be informed as to, okay, this is what is happening at the moment. The damages, this is what it is about. This is how it is explained and all that. I think we spoke with the Vice-Chancellor about the price of the cabs. And so until we spoke with him, that he explained to us that, okay, this is what exactly is going on ground. Prior to that, we didn't understand anything that was going on. We just knew some cabmen were collecting 1,000 naira, some other cabmen were collecting 750 naira. It was just the whole mess of situation. Some people were picking 5 students, some were picking 4, some were picking 6. The date was that bad at the boys hostel, they were picking 6 and all that. And in fact, I just had to cover my face and pass so that someone doesn't see me and say, one day this is what you say about what is going on. So I think proper information as to, okay, this is the price of cab, this is the number of people. Because at that point in time, one of the major reasons I was covering my face was I didn't know what exactly I was to say. Were they allowed to carry more than 5 people in the cab now, or more than 4 people in the cab now? How much is the price for cab for the moment? Because everybody knows that the price of fuel has hiked, and so obviously there should be a corresponding rise in the price for cabs. But I don't know if it had been formally accredited by the school, so I didn't want to just get myself into that. So I think proper information to the students, proper communication, personal information would go a long way for the students' body. Okay, I think I'll start on that. I don't know if there's anything to say.
I think I just agree with him that it is one thing to have many things being done, but if people are not aware of these things, issues may arise. When we visited the librarian, also mentioned, she spoke to us about a lot of things that are going on in the library, and students are not really aware. Also made some suggestions. So just to back what he's saying about communication to students, that people can be aware and we can prevent issues of miscommunication, false information, and the likes.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
Okay, good morning, sir. So just backing up what they said, communication is very important in school, and without communication, students will